Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Ajnanathimiradasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadamtikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kamta Radha Kamta Namosute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Knowledge. Also, it is Susukam Kartum Avyam, so the knowledge which can be joyfully performed and the everlasting knowledge. So we are in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge what we are studying, Raja Guhyam. So, Krishna is now giving us the knowledge like how Krishna pervades everything. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murti. That's what we are studying now. In the sloka number 3 and 4 and 5, that's what we study. So, in the sloka number 4, Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyakta murti. So, Krishna is the source of everything. Everything emanates from Krishna. Everything comes from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhavo means I am the source of everything. Aham sarvasya prabhavo. So, mattaga sarvam pravartati. From me, everything emanates from me. Everything emanates from me. I am the source of everything. Everything emanates from me. So Krishna is using the word sarva. So everything. So that means without Krishna there is nothing. But we don't have that knowledge. Because of that knowledge, not having that important knowledge, important fact that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And because of not knowing that, we are struggling and suffering. Once we know that, we are not going to struggle at all. Once we understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then there is no problem at all. Because in this material world, if we notice, we are giving importance to people who are very famous, very rich, and very powerful, who are in power, so who are very, very beautiful, so who are very rich. So we are giving them so much of importance to them. And there are so many fans also for different things. Maybe if somebody is very good at some games, there are fans for them. So, like that. So, football games or cricket, or anything we take. So, those who are really doing great, really playing very well, so there are there are so many millions of fans. So there are millions of fans for actors, for like that. We are giving so much importance here to such persons, such celebrities. We call them as celebrities, right? What about Krishna? Krishna is having all these things unlimited. Unlimitedly, Krishna is powerful, beautiful, and very rich. Krishna is very having so much of Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yasasasriya jnana vairagyayostaiva sannam bhaga itingya. So that's what we need to understand. So we need to realize that, we need to understand it. So then we will automatically get attracted towards Krishna, like in this material way. So people are simply get attracted to some famous personalities. So, but their name and fame is temporary. That's it. Only as long as that person lives here, or even if somebody is beautiful, as long as that person is young, or if a person is very powerful, as long as he is in power, all such things. So we will just go after that such persons. So we'll get attracted to such persons in this material world. But everything in this material world is going to come to an end. Even for them, even during their lifetime itself, they will be able to see the downfall. Everyone, especially when a person becomes old. When a person becomes very old, nobody even cares about that person. Even that if that person was very powerful in a very big position, very rich, and all such things, when a person gets extremely old, because he or she cannot participate in any of the activities in this world. So, because after certain age, so our karmendriyas, they don't work very well, and even our jnanendriyas also, they are not going to work good, and all kinds of diseases, problems, everything comes. So that person will not be in the media also. Only maybe someday if that person dies, so then the media will highlight, oh, this person was so rich, he was doing like this, that, and all such things. So only highlights just for one day, 1 or 2 days, and then that's it. Everyone forgets about that person. But we are so foolishly giving importance to such persons in this material world, not knowing that Krishna, who is always young, is always very Aishwaryasya, is full of wealth. Aishwaryasya, Samagrasya, Viryasya, is full of strength. So unlimited strength, unlimited wealth. Aishwaryasya, Viryasya, Yasasasriya. So he has unlimited fame, unlimited beauty. Yasasasriya, Jnana, unlimited knowledge. Vairagya, unlimited detachment, determination. Everything Krishna has got. So then why not we get attracted to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, whose beauty is so much, so nicely. So he looks so beautiful that even millions of cupids, they are just fainting by seeing Krishna's beauty. They are attracted towards Krishna's beauty. Venum kwanantam aravinda dalaya daksham varhavatam samasitam bhuta sundarangam kandarpakoti kamaniya vishesha shobham govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So Krishna, who is adept in playing his flute, with blooming eyes like lotus petals, with his head decked with peacock's feather, and his body tinged with the hue of blue clouds. So he is so much beautiful that millions of cupids are attracted towards him. Kandarpa koti kamaniya vishesha shobham govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So if we know that, just because we don't know that, we are not getting attracted to Krishna. That's why we are struggling and suffering in this material world. So if we just know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. So Krishna says very clearly that in this way, Dvavimam Purushav Loke, Charaschakshara Yevacha, Sharaga Sarvani Bhutani Kutasto Aksharam Uchyate. So in this way, two kinds of Purushas live. people are there. So one is Kshara and another is Akshara. So Kshara is fallible and Akshara is infallible. Those who are in the Brahma Bhuta platform, or Kshara is those who are in the Jiva Bhuta platform. So Krishna is saying that Yasmat Ksharam Nathitoham Aksharatapi cha Uttamaha Atosmi Loke Vede cha Pratitaha Purushottama. So Krishna is above both Kshara and Akshara. So that's why he's celebrated in all the words as the Purushottama. So that's what we need to understand. So Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. We need to have that knowledge. And Krishna, if we get attracted to Krishna, so that attraction is going to be very, very beneficial to us, because we are going to go to Goloka. If we simply get attracted to someone else in this material world, just because a person is famous for some reason, so if we just get attracted to that person, we are not going to get anything. Nothing is going to come to us. In fact, we need to understand that even all these people here in this world who are famous for some reason, we need to understand that that's all such things are coming from Krishna only. That's why they are famous. That's why they are rich. It's not that they have done something great. It's everything is coming from Krishna. We need to understand. So that way we have to see Krishna everywhere. We have to see Krishna in everything. Yomam pasyati sarvatra, sarvam cha mayi pasyati. So that's what Krishna is saying, that one who sees me in everything, one who sees everything in me, Yomam pasyati sarvatra, sarvam cha mayi pasyati, tasyaham na pranasyami, sachame na pranasyati. For him I am not lost, for me he is not lost. So we should be able to see Krishna everywhere. That's how from the childhood we should actually learn things, like able to see Krishna in everything, Krishna. But unfortunately, this material world is so much materialistic that everyone is so busy, and media, everyone is actually, they are brainwashing people to go after the material sense objects. So we are not getting a chance or opportunity to learn the supreme confidential knowledge to go to Goloka, because everywhere surrounding us, all the places, everywhere only it's Maya. Everyone is attracted to temporary things in this material world. So, but we are extremely fortunate to get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, to stand out of them, to come out of this material entanglement. We cannot expect everyone to just leave things in this world and come with us to serve the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, because the Maya is very powerful. Maya is extremely powerful. So only Krishna consciousness only can save us from this material world. And which I have mentioned many, many times in the past, which I am also going to mention very often, that when we decide to serve Krishna, when we want to please Krishna, then whatever we desire, whatever we want is going to happen. We are going to see in front of our eyes. So that's very important. We can all experience that I want to serve Krishna this way. I want to do this for Krishna. So if we just think about it, if we just desire about it for Krishna, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Krishna knows. You don't even have to tell Krishna. Krishna knows. As soon as we desire, Krishna knows immediately our desires, because he is seated in our heart as the super soul. How we want to serve Krishna, Krishna knows our intentions, our desires. So he immediately fulfills. There won't be any delay at all. When we want to serve Krishna in a particular way, Krishna will make that happen. We will be able to see that. We will be able to experience. So our goal is to identify all the devotees in this world. That's what we should be going after. That's the only service which is going to keep us in Krishna consciousness forever, and which is going to take us to Goloka. There is no doubt at all. So we have to somehow spread the message that we are studying Bhagavad Gita on Zoom. So that way we can spread this Bhagavad Gita, this knowledge, king of knowledge. We ourselves are understanding now everything very clearly. All the slokas are becoming very easy for us to understand. There are no confusions at all. Every word, every line in the Bhagavad Gita sloka, it's very easy for us to understand. And we are understanding, and Krishna, how Krishna is supreme, we are able to understand. And that's what is going to bring us happiness. Glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, only brings us happiness, nothing else. All the time, 24/7, we should be engaged only in glorifying Krishna, in doing everything for Krishna. Everyone will be very happy. Everyone. Demigods, Guru, everyone will be very happy, extremely happy if we are focusing only to please Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. That way, Krishna came to this world to establish Dharma. Even though there was nothing forcing Krishna to take birth in this world, to come to this world. So Krishna came himself to just deliver us from this ocean of material miseries. Imagine if Krishna did not give this Bhagavad Gita knowledge to us, what to think about our future. There is no hope at all, correct? Without Bhagavad Gita knowledge, there is no way we can lead a happy life. There is no way we can get freed from this material bondage. So Krishna is so much merciful that he came and gave this knowledge to establish Dharma. The same Dharma, this Bhagavad Gita is the Dharma. That's what in the third sloka we studied in the 9th chapter. That is Asraddhadana Purushaga Dharmasyasya Parantapa. So this Bhagavad Gita is the Dharma. So Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharata Abhyuttana Madharmasya Tadatmanam Sajamyaham. So this Bhagavad Gita is the Dharma. This Bhagavad Gita is a yoga. So what it means for us? For us, we need to spread this message of Bhagavad Gita. Because this Bhagavad Gita is the Dharma. So that way, we will be able to establish righteousness in this world with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Using Bhagavad Gita, we can achieve whatever we want. Even materialistic people who are going after materialistic things, they are very successful. So then what to speak about the devotees who are going after pleasing Krishna to establish Dharma, to spread this message. So it is very much possible for us to identify each and every devotee and give them this Krishna's matchless gift. So this Bhagavad Gita, this we can reveal the confidential knowledge, the secret of Bhagavad Gita we can reveal. So that's what we can do. We will do. Krishna will make us to do, and Krishna will definitely. Krishna is helping us to control our mind, to focus our mind on Krishna. So we are getting all the opportunities to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita fully. So that is the reason we are understanding every sloka actually, and especially the sloka number 5, what we studied yesterday. So it looks like it's very kind of difficult to understand, but it's really very easy only. Krishna is teaching that he exists as both unmanifested impersonal form and also in his personal form. So in Krishna's personal form, we are not inside him. That's what Krishna is saying, that Nachamatstani Bhutani. So all we beings are not in me. When we look at Krishna's personal form, we are not inside Krishna. But when we look at Krishna's unmanifest form, so we are in Krishna's unmanifest form. So that's why we are going to now revise those slokas today again. So that way, every sloka when we study, understand, especially in the 12th chapter when we study, Arjuna himself asked the question based on these slokas, what Krishna is teaching in the 9th, 10th, and 11th chapters. So Arjuna is asking the question that evam satata yuktaye bhaktas tvam pariyupasate echapi aksharam avyaktam tesam ke yoga vittamaga. So those who are always engaged in your worshipping in your personal form, engaged in your devotional service, are those who worship the unmanifested form. So, so who is the best? That's what Arjuna is asking. Krishna is very clearly saying that those who worship me directly, I consider them to be the best. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. That. So Maya Sikta Managa Partha Yogam Injan Madastega Asamsayam Samagramam Yata Nyashisi Tachnu. So that's what we studied in the 7th chapter, 1st sloka. So Krishna says that just by getting this knowledge, we understand that Krishna is the supreme person and we will get attracted to Krishna. So that way, with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are going to go to Goloka. So there is no doubt about it. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have finished in the 9th chapter, 5 slokas. So what we studied, Krishna's mercy, in the 4th sloka we studied that. Maya Tatham Idam Sarvam Jagadavyaktamurtina Matstani Sarvabhutani Nachaham Teshvabastita Maya Tatham Idam Sarvam Jagat Avyaktamurtina. So this Jagat, Sarvam Jagat, this entire Jagat, this universe completely, so they are pervaded by me in my unmanifest form. So that's why Avyakta Murti, unmanifested form. Matsani Sarva Bhutani. So all living entities are in me. Matstani. Nachagam Teshu Avastita. But I am not in them. So that's what Krishna. So that means we don't have such unmanifest form where Krishna is within us. But Krishna has this unmanifest form, unmanifested form, Avyakta Murti, so in which everything is inside Krishna. That's what Krishna is teaching us. By me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me, but I am not in them. But what about Krishna's manifested form? There is Krishna's original form, especially in the Krishna came many avatars, took many avatars, but there Krishna came in different forms. But in the end of Dwapara Yuga, when Krishna came, directly, he himself came directly. Ajopisan Avyayatma Bhutanam Iswaropisan Prakritim Swamadishtaya. Prakritim Swamadishtaya Sambhavami Atma Maya. Krishna came directly. So that is the Supreme Person who has taken many avatars, who came in many different forms. He directly came just 5,000 years ago. So that's why Krishna is telling Arjuna that I have come directly from Goloka. I'm here directly. So now you see that nothing is inside me. Nachamatstani bhutani. So nachamatstani bhutani. So in the previous sloka, matstani sarva bhutani. Everything is in me. Only when we look at Krishna's Avyakta Murti, unmanifested form. But when we see the same Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna as he is, so nothing is inside him. Nachamatstani bhutani. Pasyame yogama iswaram. Behold my mystic power. That's what Krishna is telling Arjuna. Even though I am the maintainer and the source of all living entities, even though I am I am this bhutastha, this cosmic manifestation, the source of the cosmic manifestation, but you see that nothing is inside me. I am just standing in front of you. Like that Krishna is telling. So, and yet everything that's created does not rest in me. Behold my mystic opulence. Although I am the maintainer of all living entities, and although I am everywhere, I am not a part of this cosmic manifestation. For myself is the very source of creation. So Krishna, everything is coming from Krishna directly. So that Krishna, the Supreme Krishna in Goloka, he's there enjoying. Sahasrapatra Kamalam. So we already studied in the Brahma Samhita. So in Goloka, how it looks like. So Krishna is there, but that same Krishna came here, but that doesn't mean that in Goloka, Krishna is not there. When Krishna was here, Krishna was also there in Goloka. So we cannot ask the question how that is possible. Only for us, when we are in one place, we cannot be there in the other place. But Krishna is not like that. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. We need to understand. So in the next sloka, what we are studying, this sloka number 6, Krishna is even giving a very nice analogy about how everything rests on Krishna. So, Maya tatam idam sarvam jagatavvyaktam murtina matstani sarvabhutani. All living beings are in me. So, for that, Krishna is giving us a very nice analogy, example here, that yatha kasha sthito nityam vayu sarvatra gomaha tatha sarvani bhutani Matstani Tivupadaraya. How the mighty wind, Gomahan, Sarvatra Gomahan, which is blowing everywhere. How the mighty wind which is blowing everywhere. Vayuga Sarvatra Gomahan. Yatha. How it is always staying in the space, sky. Always situated in the sky, Akash. So the mighty wind, which is even blowing hurricane speed, hurricane category 5, so which is so much fast. So even such mighty wind, which is blowing everywhere, is always staying in the sky only, situated in the sky. Yatha kasa sthito nityam vayuga sarvatra gomaha tatha sarvani bhutani. So similarly, all living entities, even though we go from one planet to another planet, take different births, different bodies, struggle, suffer, all such things, but still we are all the time Matstani Upadarya. We are like the wind which is blowing everywhere, always in the sky. So similarly, we go anywhere, everywhere, take birth. We are always in Krishna's unmanifested form, Avyakta Murti. That's what Krishna is explaining here. Understand that as the mighty wind blowing everywhere rests always in the sky, all created beings rest in me. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 6 today in the 9th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nitinamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nitinamini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanattiviradasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama 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 Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna. Any paper Mataji, Hare Krishna. Mithun Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, how are you?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, by Krishna's causeless Mithyan Pine Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yeah, thank you Guruji for the wonderful class. No questions for today.
Thank you Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Ani Pepper Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hi, Krishna Guruji.
Hare
So good
Krishna.
to be here again. It just feels so good to be back.
Yes.
You inspire me so much, and thank you for another wonderful lesson. Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. It's nice. Even though it's very late for you, you were able to join. Hare Krishna, Madhuri. Nice, Madhuri. Hare Krishna.
I just missed it too much.
Yeah, yes, Madhuri. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Madhuri. Hare Krishna. Kripa Lakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Madhuri. Hare Krishna.
So, as a person, I have been suffering too much by the three modes of material nature, and your classes are like rescuing me from those. So I'm grateful to you, and I hope I can cope up with the classes as well, Guruji.
Yes, Madhuri. Krishna's mercy is there, so definitely it will happen. Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much for today's
Thank
class.
you.
Nice seeing you with your Guru Maharaj.
Yes, Madhuri. Krishna's mercy only. Yes, Madhuri. Yes.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Madhuri. Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
हरे कृष्णा गुरुजी.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
सादर दंडवत प्रणाम गुरुजी.
Dhanavad pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, thanks for a wonderful class. It's very nice to be in Krishna consciousness. I just have one small doubt.
Yes,
When we say there is Maya between Brahma and Jeev, that means Brahm is par Brahma or it is Brahma.
Brahm refers to only Krishna, Param Brahm, everything from ourselves. Krishna's world, Golokam, and Krishna, Vedas, everything refers to Brahman. Yes, Prabhu.
So basically it is the Maya which is distracting the Jeev to keep it away from the Param Brahma. That is
That
Krishna.
is because of our ignorance, our attachment, ahankara, all these things. Because of that only Maya is controlling us. So that's why Krishna says very clearly that anyone who surrenders unto me is freed from Maya, correct? Mamyeva ye prapatyante mayam yetam tarantite. So that is the point. See, if we are not able to get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we are not able to develop that love on Krishna, so then we will be always controlled by Maya only. So yes, bro. Maya's duty is not to keep us away from Krishna. Maya's duty is actually to make us to realize that this material world is miserable. So, but still, if we are not realizing that, that is our ignorance.
So, and Guruji, when we say we are under the influence of Maya, that means our mind is attracted by the Maya.
No, our mind is not attracted by the Maya. Our mind, when our mind thinks about the material sense objects, so then we will come under the control of Maya. So the problem is that when our mind thinks about the material sense object, Rajo Ragatmakam Viddhi Krishna Sangha Samudbhav. Rajo Guna is attacking us only when we are having raga, attachment. If we don't have attachment, then Rajoguna is not going to control us. So, you understand that, no?
Okay, but then you have also said all the three gunas are basically under the control of Maya. So even if somebody is not in Rajoguna, then he will be in, even in Satoguna, he can be under the control of Maya.
That is okay, but from Sattva binds on to goodness, binds on to knowledge, and that knowledge takes us, gives us the bhakti, devotion. So then we can come out of Sattva Guna also. So that way we can go to Goloka. So being in Sattva Guna is actually, anyhow we are under the control of modes of nature, every one of us, because we have taken this human body. That itself is a proof that we are under the control of Maya, the modes of nature. So we need to come to Sattva Guna, then we can become Suddha Sattva. So we can completely purify ourselves from the modes of nature. Yes, bro.
Okay. So even that means even if somebody is gaining this knowledge and he gets this ahankara that he has got this knowledge and he tries to influence others, so that is again ignorance basically. Ahankara is coming, and this is the
but anyone who gets the knowledge as it is will not do like that, bro. That is the effect of this knowledge, because this knowledge is the purest one. Nahi jnanena sadasam pavitram vidyate. So nothing. So if that person is due to ahankara thinks that he got the knowledge, so that if he has still acts like with ahankara, so that means he has really not got the knowledge. That is the problem.
Yes, Guruji, that's right. So one has to always keep this feeling that whatever he has gained, it is because of the mercy of Krishna, and then he has to always in a state of submissiveness.
That is correct, bro.
That's right, Guruji. Okay, thank you, Guruji. It's a wonderful explanation. So nice of you. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sangeeta Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Pranam,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna.
In today's shloka, Krishna is saying that, everyone is inside him, but he is not inside all. So, but like, we always say, God resides in everyone's heart. So, what is it like? I wanted to get more explanation.
That is, he is seated in everyone's heart as the super soul, Paramatma. But when Krishna said about that one, like he was telling in terms of unmanifest form. So Krishna has the Jagat Avyakta Murti. So where everything is in Krishna. But we don't have such unmanifested form where Krishna is under our control, not like that. So we are always, so it's like this sloka what we studied today, space, sky and the wind, correct? So we cannot say that sky is inside the wind, correct?
Yeah.
So wind is in the sky, but not the sky is in the wind. So in that context, sky is not in the wind. So in that context, Krishna is not in us. So, but if as a soul, as our Atma, if we are pervading everywhere and Krishna is within us, so then we can say that Krishna is in us. You understand that, Mataji? But as a body where Krishna is there as the super soul, in that context, if you say that is a different thing, that we need to understand it. Krishna is there in each and everyone's heart as the super soul, but not in terms of the example what Krishna is giving in the sky and wind. If in that kind of example, unmanifested form, so in that kind of context, if we think, then definitely Krishna is not in us. You understand that,
Oh,
Mataji?
yes, now I understand. Okay, thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare. Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam, Mataji, Pranam.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Srabani,
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam, Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Really wonderful lecture today also. And we are understanding the vastness of Lord Krishna. Really beautifully you are explaining yesterday also and today also.
Yes,
Really, we are benefiting from your lessons,
yes,
teachings, motivations. Really, I think we are progressing little bit further in the Krishna direction. Thank you, Guruji, for your blessings. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama,
Ram Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Shrabani Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Today, again, the lessons are getting easier day by day for me. And then again, I'm just making some notes also. So, today again, I felt like that I determined the goals again, that, identify the devotees everywhere.
Yes.
And, I was chatting personally to someone, and immediately I called him also for this thing, for the class. And he joined also. He was out of station, so he could not able to continue, but then he'll join. So that inspiration, that encouragement I'm getting from you actually. And it is always in mind that catch this person, and, just because I can see that the person is in thing and he really wants to, to educate himself for this wonderful teachings and all. So I always having this thing in my mind, and it's their duty. I mean, it's my duty to imbibe at least the seeds actually, to sow the seeds and to spread the message. And then, shlokas become easier to interpret and to articulate. Then 24/7, you should engage to the Krishna. I mean, serving him. Then you have spoken about Maya, which is very powerful. We should not get distracted. We should not. We should just have to please Krishna, serve Krishna in your every means, which I have learned, and don't go for the materialistic wealth. Get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and imbibe them. So yeah, Guruji, this thing only, and then develop that love for Krishna, get attracted towards him, that, about you explain about his beauty and everywhere. So we should attract it towards him rather than attracting, all the materialistic or anyone actually. That is very important even for the younger generation also. See him everywhere, develop that love from childhood. Actually, being a mother, being a teacher, it is very important that we should inculcate this feeling, this love feeling among our kids also. So I'll be doing the same thing that I have taken, and whenever I'm in class also, I feel that I'm taking care of the kids like I'm just serving Krishna. That's it. And I never have to pray for him for anything. Like you said that, that one can feel that he knows everything. So I feel that he's around me. He's just, giving me directions how to go. So I've improved because of you a lot. And thanks for, giving this person. I mean, thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Yeah, we have much more opportunities to please Krishna. Definitely, we will identify all the devotees.
Yeah,
Mataji, no
yeah.
doubt. So we will do that. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Palniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Today's sloka also really very interesting, and before that also many important points you have given, and specifically we are all after the leaders and politicians in millions, whereas we are not after Krishna. It's a very, very interesting thing
Yes,
which you have explained initially. Thank you. Thank you. No questions from me.
thanks, Prabhu. Hare
Thank
Krishna. Anita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Thank you so much for the class. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram,
Pranam.
Pranam Mataji. Nisa Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare
Yes, Guruji, in today's shloka, as the wind is situated within the sky and is not beyond the sky, similarly, all created beings rest in Krishna and exist under his supreme will. Also, as the sky is aloof from the activities of the wind, similarly, although everything is resting on Krishna, at the same time, he is aloof from his material creation.
Exactly.
Yes, Guruji, it is still a bit difficult for me to visualize at this stage, but I guess I will understand better as we progress.
That's why this is the most confidential knowledge, correct, Mataji? We'll understand.
Yes, yes, Guruji. Thank you so much for your efforts, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna.
Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare
Rumba Nandi sir. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Subbalakshmi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Today class is wonderful, Prabhuji. Nice meaning.
Yes.
So my throat is not.
Yes, Mother. Still your throat is not. Yeah.
Yeah, weather is not proper here. Sometimes rain, sometimes hot. So we are having so much of trouble. Thank you, Prabhuji, today's class.
Krishna's mercy
Hare
will
Krishna.
cover soon.
Hare, yeah. Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare.
Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness daily. Today, chanting was very nice, actually. I enjoyed chanting, actually.
Yes.
It was nice, actually. Concentration level will increase, I felt like that, by chanting.
Definitely. Krishna's mercy.
Today's class was very nice, very interesting, Guruji.
Krishna's
Thank
mercy.
you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Aruna Devi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Prabhuji. I joined class somehow late, Prabhuji, today.
No problem.
But I understand Krishna looks so beautiful. Krishna is Supreme Personality. Krishna is Purushottama. Krishna is all above the Akshara and Akshara. Krishna is everywhere, in everything. We must be able to see Krishna in everything. We are extremely fortunate having Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Krishna consciousness only save us from three modes of materialistic nature. We must do all for Krishna only. Krishna knows how we want to serve Krishna. We should spread Bhagavad Gita knowledge to our friends and others also. Glorifying Krishna, doing everything to Krishna, by glorifying Krishna and doing everything for Krishna, all the demigods and gurus also happy with our devotion. Bhagavad Gita is dharma. The Bhagavad Gita is yoga for us. Krishna helps us to control with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Krishna helps us to control our mind, focus on Krishna. With Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we know Krishna only. Krishna come directly from Goloka. Everything comes from Krishna. Krishna is everywhere. Krishna is not in our mind, ours, but we are in Krishna only. Prabhuji, I understand this thing only, Prabhuji. Thank you for the class, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Really, I am really eagerly waiting for your class, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji.
After a class also, my mind is on Bhagavad Gita or your teachings, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Bhagavad Gita, we are always, that's what we need to spread. How is Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu doing, Mataji? Are you in contact with him?
I contacted 3 days back. He is fine. 2 times operated, his heart operated. He's now in rest in
It's knee operation, correct?
Knee operation. Then he have some heart attack also.
Oh, he had heart attack?
Had a heart attack. Then
recently, Mataji, recently?
Some blockages are there in heart.
Oh, so he had some
She
surgery.
operated 2 times, Prabhuji, heart operation, 2 times.
Oh, that happened. But he was not aware. Suddenly it was diagnosed.
Before knee operation, all tests are done. But there is nothing problem. After operation, she got problem. He got problem.
Krishna's mercy.
Now he is discharged in taking rest.
Okay. And let him take rest and then we'll talk. Yes.
Thank you for the class. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Mataji. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Excellent class, excellent teachings. And we are progressing very slowly and steadily, Guruji.
Yes,
it takes more time to understand completely. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sheila Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Sheila Mataji. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yesterday I had to leave early for the hospital, but today I was having a lot of issue with connection.
Yes.
So I don't know. Yes, too much. I was connecting and again disconnected. Again connecting, again disconnected. There's been some problem.
Maybe I will.
I was very happy to see your photos with Radhanath Swami.
Yes.
It's so lovely. Guruji, you got an opportunity to meet him.
He blessed me, yes, Mataji. We can definitely do more service to Krishna, no doubt, yes, Mataji.
Yes. There was a program of his in Houston.
Yes, Mataji. He visited Houston last week.
Okay. Very nice, Guruji. So today's class also was very disconnected, but I heard little bit initially that we must know Krishna, we have to glorify Krishna, and we glorify the materialistic people in this world, the rich, the famous, like we are so influenced by them. But and we are fans also of some big personalities, as you said in the beginning. Yes, Guruji. But to understand Krishna, to know Krishna, is very nice to hear. But the feeling from within, the theoretical part aside, and the real experiential part within our hearts, Guruji, must happen very. I'm waiting for that a real breakthrough.
It will happen. It
As
will
if a
happen.
breakthrough will come in my life.
Krishna will do wonders, Mataji, no doubt. He will do miracles in our life. It is definitely.
Yes, Guruji. I
Definitely.
can see all your efforts and how much sincerity you are putting into teaching us, Guruji. So I think
We
it
will
is a
all
great.
enjoy Krishna's mercy, no doubt, Mataji. We will enjoy.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much for all your efforts. Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Guruji, Pranam
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram.
Pranam Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama